right, fans, this is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Frank Warren. Frank Warren calls farmer that accepted money to help Tyson Fury avoid drugs bullshit. Here's the story. Frank Warren has labeled allegations a farmer was offered money to provide a false alibi for a failed drug test. He calls it bullshit. In 2015, the WBC champion Fury tested positive for a banned steroid and says that the adverse result came from eating uncastrated wild boar. However, Martin Carefoot, a farmer in Preston, says that he was offered 25,000 pounds to lie about how the boxer failed his drug test by providing false statements saying he supplied the wild boar. But Warren, who was not working with Fury as his promoter at the time of the allegations, told The Sun that this man wrote me a letter last October full of errors asking for money. I told him to clear off and take it up with UK anti-doping instead. He has clearly sold his story to a newspaper. Tyson has never ever met this man, and his story is total bullshit. Okay. Carefoot also says that he was approached by a friend of one of Fury's team in November of 2016 and signed 2 witness statements which were passed to Fury's lawyers, who then gave them to the anti-doping investors. The farmer, though, says he was never paid and told the Mail on Sunday, "I have never kept wild boar. I have never killed a wild boar. I just went along with it, and they always dangled this carrot that I was going to get paid." And now Mauricio Sulaiman, the WBO head, has come out in support of Fury, who has won his organization's heavyweight belt by beating Deontay Wilder in February. He says the person who claimed he accepted money to lie should be the one on trial. In my personal opinion, especially when he has waited 5 years to tell this story. Secondly, around this time, Tyson was not involved with the WBC. He did not fight Klitschko for the WBC belt. It was for other titles, so this issue does not impact him on his heavyweight championship now. Wow, that's a lot to take in, but I will say this. We have a lot of he say, she say. We have one guy's word against the other guy's word. We said the farmer, okay, was approached. In fact, said he was offered $25,000 to lie about the boxer. Okay. Now, I don't know what kind of farmer Mr. Carefoot is, Martin Carefoot, but obviously, I know that's a struggling business at times. It's fickle at times, but for a guy that says that he was offered a certain amount of money, first of all, you have to question if you're going to take money to lie. And this is an integrity thing, not a pragmatic thing. It's just, obviously he doesn't have integrity, because if he could lie, he could lie about something to get money for it, but then never got it. That's one thing. Another question you ask yourself is, well, if he didn't get the money, why didn't he come sooner? I get it. If you agreed to get 25,000 pounds, which is, I don't know, about 28,000, right? 28 grand or something like that. 29,000. And you never got it, you would feel some type of way. I understand that too, if you already agreed to do something shady like that. You know what I mean? And but the thing is, it is bad to wait and wait, because to wait now, of all times, to wait until he gets a belt with the WBC and then comes out with this story. Okay? So, and Frank Warren said that, he the same guy, came looking for him and asked him for some money or whatever, and the reason he's asking for money is because this guy didn't get money from some people that said that they were working with Tyson Fury. I'm gonna say this though, other parties, the Wilder fans, they gonna eat this shit up. They're gonna eat it up. It's gonna come out in a totally different way. I'm just calling it down the middle. It's gonna be something of this, But this did happen a long time ago. He did fail the drug test, and I treat Tyson Fury just like I treat Canelo. You say you claim this, it doesn't matter because you're still responsible for what goes into your body. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter if the meat has glenbuterol from the Mexican meat. The way you eat, the way you should eat is, you should be responsible for what goes into your body, And then the other question you ask yourself, how did Tyson Fury know that it was that had the uncastrated meat? How does he know that? Oh, it came from uncastrated meat. Go and run tell this guy. Where did Martin Carefoot come from? You know what I mean? So that is a question you have to ask yourself honestly. Like, okay, Martin Carefoot is a farmer in Preston, okay? And obviously I don't know if he's all the way telling the truth or Frank Warren's all the way telling the truth. Again, it's an he said, she said type of thing where he's saying they offered me money, but I never got it. So when I never got it, since I never got it from these guys that were connected to Fury, I then went to Frank Warren, But the thing that I don't know is he said, okay, wait a minute. But Warren, who was not working with Fury as his promoter at the time, he said, this man wrote me a letter last October. Okay, so if that's last October, he did wait a long time to ask for that. So like, why would you wait that long? So it's a lot of shadiness in. And the problem with this is, once you start lying, you automatically, you're omitted from being any type of credible witness for anything. Because you're telling me you were going to lie. You were going to lie to get money, right? And then you expect people to believe you. You know what I mean? So now, like, okay, you were paid to be a liar but wasn't paid, but you still lied. You know what I mean? Obviously, Martin Carefoot is not a smart businessman nor farmer. I don't know how good of a farmer he is, but he's not a smart businessman, because if I was that farmer, if I'm Martin Carefoot, I would care to get my damn money first. Okay? I wouldn't be, yeah, let me do that. No, okay, give it to me and then I'll tell him. I'll tell you. I'll tell them that. I'll make whatever you need to do. Just make that check out to me, 25,000 pounds. Martin Carefoot. You know what I mean? Martin Carefoot Farms, LLC. Right? That's what I would have done. But it's real sketchy and shady, because you don't wait till last October, which was October of 2019. And this happened in what? 2015? Come on, man. You know what I mean? Like, that's too much time. That's too much time. 15 to 19, that's 4 years. That's over 4 years. Because let's see, when did that happen? They just said in 15. But that's over 4 years. That's over 4 years old. And then you're going to come all out the woodwork. And I know what it is. He's seen articles, and this is me counterpunching it. This is what I think that happened. He's seen articles of Tyson Fury signing with ESPN. Tyson Fury signing an 80 million pound deal with ESPN and BT Sports. You know what I mean? He's read this up, and and of course he didn't get paid for it. Now, if he was approached like that, that's bad, But another thing is, if it's true, it's hard for him to prove that it's true because you were paid to lie. So it's an oxymoron. It's a cliche, okay? That's what we're dealing with Mr. Carefoot. Now, I'll say this. If this was what it is, and he was paid to lie or whatever, what could you do about it now? He doesn't even have those other belts anymore. You know what I mean? Like, it would be different if he did fight Joshua or something and beat Joshua, and then, oh, those belts. But I mean, even those, that he was stripped nonetheless. It didn't matter. So what this guy is trying to do, hopefully he got what he said that he got from this silent partner of Tyson Fury. Hopefully he got some type of money. He might have got 10 grand when he sold this story, because of course he wouldn't be talking unless he got some money. But counterpunching Mr. Carefoot, I wouldn't have said anything unless I got the money first. Okay? So this is probably somebody that was pissed off. And you know, these fighters, they do at times have people that go out and reach out for them, and you know, and do certain dirty work for them. You know, not saying it's Tyson Fury, but I mean, hey, it's possible. You know, but then you're looking at an individual that was paid to do something shady. So it is what it is. You know, but at the end of the day, you know, this is another tactic to smear Tyson Fury's name. You know what I mean? And it's crazy because now this is just now coming out. March 15th, 2020. You know what I mean? It's just too convenient for everything. Okay, now he wins the WBC. Now he is a champion. Now all of a sudden this article has came, and, you know, he's paid these people to do this article now. You know what I mean? Okay. And this is another question you ask yourself. This is the last question. Why wouldn't he approach Tyson or Frank Warren again? Why wouldn't he approach him then after the fact? Why would he go to a newspaper? You see what I mean? If he was actually offered 25,000 pounds from this silent partner of Tyson Fury, there was some reason he called or contacted Frank Warren. He called him for a reason, right? He didn't just call him out of thin air. He knew who his promoter was at the time. So he was like, hey, your Team Fury offered me $25,000 a lie, and I want my money. Right? So it's just crazy why he didn't come to Frank Warren once again, you know, instead of just going right to this newspaper conveniently after Tyson Fury wins the WBC Heavyweight Championship of the world. But anyway, that's my take on things. You guys tell me what you think about this fiasco. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been counterpunched. Peace.